Cram.
What is what?
No, don't cut. What's wrong with you?
What is good, fuckers?
You know what you're gonna get if you get cut? Cram.
I can't with you guys.
We're cramming our way back into your feeds.
And I know you guys love us.
It's the gentleman with the Gentleman's Podcast for Wrestling, and I'm kind of thrown off. Excuse me.
Have you ever
Cram.
Oh, all right. Let's get back.
I will let my boys introduce themselves. Cause, cram and all that.
What's up, y'all? My name is Samielle, representing the greatest area code of all time, repping that 773 up in this biatch. My main man to my left today is gonna be
Cram. Nah, you know who it is, man. It's Crazy Cross, you know what I'm saying? The BBN, big beautiful nigga coming back at you again, left, right, all the way. You know how it goes. Good to be back.
Always,
out
brother.
here.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And who are you today, sir?
Look, if you got anything that you want to say, you say it to my face, because my name is Alex Riley. And I would like to welcome you to this podcast.
By the way, if we sound weird today, I'm sorry.
Yes, apologize for the audio issues.
We getting it all situated. Come on, no worries about it.
Yeah, I've been in the middle of moving. Hooray, yay for me.
Yep.
Whoa, yeah.
Yep,
all
we're
that.
moving on up. Well, at least one of us is.
Yeah,
we're trying to do bigger and better
but
things.
in the middle of that, I forgot my microphone cord. So now we're here recording on the computer microphone, which is kind of trashy.
So we hope we sound at least pretty decent.
Can you, as long as you can hear us, shit.
Hey, we still working. That's all that matters.
We're still, one of us is still a big, beautiful nigga, and the other ones are just sexy.
And I'm fat.
Damn.
What was that supposed to
I
be?
tried to compensate for you, bro.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But
shout out to all my BBNs out there.
But I do got
beautiful niggas holding it down.
But at the time of this recording,
we ain't all skinny motherfuckers. Nothing against y'all.
But we got to celebrate a little something. At the time of this recording, we are now officially 1 year of AEW Dynamite.
Very true. Very true. Congratulations.
You
know what I'm saying? Tony Khan, Cody, Bucks, Kenny, Jericho, all the folks.
I think it's safe to have a little mini retrospective of the 1 year anniversary of Dynamite on TNT.
It was a decent year.
Yeah.
It was a decent year.
Many ups, many downs.
Definitely many ups and many downs. They're still trying to figure out things as far as a company.
As they should.
Yeah, they're. How can I put it? They're doing very well. I'm not gonna take anything away from them. They made it a whole year. Keep up the great work. You guys still have a lot of things to work on. Women's division. But,
I look forward for that to get better.
I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to shit on them. You know what I'm saying? They do. Because, it'll be, my topic later, or I can bring it up now if you guys.
It don't matter.
Bring it up. Earlier, Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, let me put some respect on her name.
Yeah.
She commented on how, the AEW fans, they want, more women in their division. She was like, cool, well, you guys just need to stop changing the channel whenever myself or any of the other women are, wrestling, whenever we're on television. And I kind of had to look sideways because I'm like, well, I can't speak for everybody, but I enjoy the women's division in AEW. I'm a fan of, hey, my boys, they know how I feel about Big Swole.
Yes.
Love you, girl. Big Swole, Hikaru Shida, Thunder Rosa, hell, Nyla Rose, Ivelisse, Diamante, Penelope Ford. She impressed the hell out of me when she battled Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's title. A lot of them, but are their matches always entertaining? No, not really, because you can kind of see that the women still need a lot of work. They need a lot of chemistry of working with each other.
I feel like it's that, and they have a lack of star power.
Yeah, that too. And you know what? I also said that, and again, my personal opinion, WWE has a lot more experience. Well, let me rephrase that. The WWE's women's division is a lot more entertaining and a lot stronger because WWE spent more time investing in their women's division. I mean, not just, the four horsewomen, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair. Yes, they're phenomenal. But, look at the Io Shirai's, the Candice LeRae. She's starting to come up. Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax when she's not hurting people. Natalia. Shit, Natalia's really slept on, in my opinion. But my point is, AEW, you guys gotta invest more in just your women, not just their matches. Their storylines, their feuds, their promos, all that stuff. I see Brandy Rose, trying to get some things started. I'm not gonna say you guys aren't working on it at all, but don't be afraid to go outside the box. All right, that's pretty much all I have to say. But no, either way, congratulations on that.
It's funny that you bring up the horsewomen, actually, because I feel like if they had somebody like, say, a Sasha Banks, if they had somebody like, say, Sasha.
Little tongue twister right there.
Yeah.
If they had somebody like that, I feel like that would divert eyes over to AEW,
Hopefully so.
And you know what? That's honestly why I'm kind of hoping that, even though I'm not the biggest fan of hers, but I still respect her her wrestling style. That's why I'm kind of hoping Tessa Blanchard does go to AEW because they do need that star. They do need that star power name. And
they definitely need her more than WWE does.
Yeah, they do, because you know what? In WWE, like, Tessa, you're going to be great wherever you go. Like, all respect to you. You know what I'm saying? It's your decision at the end of the day. But I feel you would definitely have more power and credibility in AEW. Not because of the fact that your dad's there. Just because your parents work there don't mean you're going to get star power.
See, I'm already fantasy booking in my head, but it would be awesome if they... I'm fantasy booking ahead of a fantasy booking that hasn't even happened yet. But but if you were to build this rumored 4 horsemen with Cody, Shawn Spears, and FTR, you could just fit Tessa right in there with them, and they could just be ruling the whole company.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because every dominant faction needs that woman's touch.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has them. I mean, shit. The fucking McMahon Helmsley faction was Stephanie McMahon. China was DX.
Yeah, I still
Miss Elizabeth was NWO.
I still kind of wish that Undisputed Era has
that a lady,
female.
Yeah, Marina Shafir.
Yeah, I wish they would have pulled the trigger on that.
Well, they I can't say what they're gonna do now because I hope it's not true, but it looks like they're getting ready to split soon.
Yeah, hope not.
Yeah, I mean they already. Well, we're gonna cover that later. What they already did.
Okay. Well,
congratulations to AEW for making it a whole year. Shout out Tony Khan, Cody, all the OGs of AEW.
I think I do want to get into the top 5, but I do want to say the one person that has surprised the hell out of me out of this whole year is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Okay.
MJF.
Yep, he's done a great job at being a cunt.
Literally.
But we love him for that.
I was about to say you're gonna have him shit on our podcast just for that.
But like,
hey,
in all
he's giving us credibility.
Like, I'll say this: I don't care if he's keeping kayfabe alive. For him to like always maintain the assholeness,
you can't even compliment this guy, and he's a dick.
I don't care if he says it. And I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. MJF. For being a heel outside of the wrestling industry, you know what? Good on you.
I wonder if most hated wrestler is still an award these days.
Well, if it is, it's MJF.
Because you remember how, WWE would, have you vote, most hated
wrestler. The Slammies and shit.
Yeah, most hated wrestler. It'd always be, like a Triple H or a Jericho or the Miz. MJF, you take the award for it, man. And, you are great at being an asshole. Keep doing you, bro.
I still want to see MJF versus The Miz.
He's been calling him out on social media, but The Miz, is either not responding or he's not allowed to respond. Probably he's not allowed. Because if Vince found out, he's going to the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I kind of look forward to that split between Miz and John Morrison because I just want to see a glimpse of the old John Morrison. I know he's gotten older, and I'm not going to say what he can and can't do anymore because we haven't really seen the real John Morrison just yet. The most athletic, charismatic, not Shaman of sexy, just all that athleticism. I feel like we haven't seen all of that yet because I feel this tag team is kind of holding him back.
Of course.
Cause
it was fun seeing it at first, but it's kind of like they're dead in the water now with this group.
Exactly, and it's what? And he's already said that he wants to end his career in WWE. Well, it's shit, man. Go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Don't stick with the business.
Come on now. You can see their track records as far as people going out with a bang. Look at Kurt Angle. retired to Baron fucking Corbin.
Let's not go.
Oh, let's not bring that up anymore.
Right.
I'm gonna bring it up because this is like one of the things that really shook my belief in WWE booking. You had somebody that gave you some of the best years of his life in WWE, and the way that you send him off is by Baron Corbin. Nothing against Baron Corbin, but this man asked for John Cena, and you give him Baron Corbin.
Even the fans wanted John Cena. No, he's right. The fans wanted it.
Well, I guess John Cena wanted too much money.
No, not even that. Because didn't he job to the Undertaker that year? Oh no, he came out as Doctor of Thugonomics. He wasn't really doing shit.
Nah.
Well, anyways, let's get into our top 10.
Fuck it.
We could talk about this forever and a day, literally.
Yeah, because Vince is so stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
You done fucked up, Vince.
Right.
But you've been on my view done fucked up like 3 times.
Right, we about to go straight into that segment if we keep talking about Vince. So
anyways, let me start on my top 5.
Go ahead.
Honorable mention. Welcome back, Ember Moon. You had a career-ending injury, and somehow you're back. What's your trick? Was it stem cells? Was it physical therapy? Was it aborted fetuses? Tell me how the hell you got back into the ring when you weren't technically supposed to.
She talked to Edge.
Yeah.
She talked to Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ice cream and Netflix.
Had to be. She looked great. For her return,
She done got thick.
she did.
Oh,
For her
But in a
return,
good way. Not. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like a perv, but damn it, I'm a man. I'm a look.
That's
so
not-
sue me.
that's not making it.
Please
any
don't
better.
sue me. I'm just kidding.
for her return on NXT Takeover 31. Spoiler alert, that's in my top 5. For her to return, and I wasn't thinking it was like everybody else. I wasn't thinking it was Ember Moon. I thought it was Bobby Roode. I thought it was Bo Dallas. whatever the hell his
I
name
thought
is.
it was Bo because
I thought it was.
didn't Bobby Roode come back the week before?
Yeah,
right
he
around
came,
that
yeah,
week.
he came back.
I thought it was that. I
So
thought it
was
was
like,
somebody
well,
else.
that's
You know,
gone.
I thought it was somebody else. You know, wanting to come back. You know, strengthen their career again. For it to be Ember Moon, surprising. I'm happy that she's back. Her theme song, I'm okay with.
Trash.
I'm actually okay with. I'm one of the
Trash.
few that's okay with it.
Trash.
And the reason,
Generic.
and I understand what my main man Magikk is saying, or Alex Riley, as he wants to call himself today.
Say it to my face.
It's trash.
Another problem that I have.
Don't
With,
say it to my face. Say
Another
it to Vince's
problem-
face.
another problem that I have with Vince McMahon. Are you really that butthurt with CFO dollar sign?
Yeah, because
Like,
they
come on.
gave you some of the best names in years.
And you're just like, fuck him.
Hey,
Oh,
sign just give WrestleFlow. Josiah Williams the job. Fuck it.
oh, be on the look. Hey, then if that's the case, we're gonna say
I'm
goodbye
still
to Bobby
gonna agree
Roode's.
to disagree with you on that one.
Well, if that's the case, say goodbye to Bobby Roode's theme song soon. That's going. That's a CFO dollar
See,
sign.
say goodbye to most of the things you know and love right now.
Yeah, probably the only one that's surviving is Finn Balor.
That's gonna go too.
A lot of them are gonna go. Let's just face it.
Anyways, Magikk, do the honors. Number 5.
Cinco.
Copyright infringement, fam.
For who?
Street Profits. Oh, you missed that part.
I guess
What
I
the
did.
fuck
So-
are you talking?
So there was something that what was it? It was in Raw actually. Oh, the only few times Raw's in my top 5, and
Dick.
it was Street Profits were still the Raw Tag Team Champions,
Right.
and I think it was Cesaro and Nakamura came over. They did something very equivalent.
I must have missed this.
You did. They did something very equivalent to, I
Oh,
believe it was, they said, we want the smoke. And it was Angelo Dawkins was like, copyright infringement, fam.
Oh yeah, that. I saw
by the
that
way,
right here.
Okay.
Guess where they got it from? Christian fucking Miracle. The Miracle Man.
Or they could have just been saying copyright infringement.
Nah, it's from Miracle.
How?
Because why not? You think of copyright infringement, you think of Christian Miracle.
No, I just think of the phrase.
I hate you too. Anyways,
No, I think Christian Miracle. I think a referee gets knocked down. Cruise point of match cliche.
and those two. Anyways, number 4.
Cuatro.
Thank you. Takeover 31.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. That was a quick ass 5.
It was very quick.
I'm not used to your entries being
Damn
so
it!
quick.
Oh, I'm sorry, I ruined everything.
Cram.
My number 4 is Takeover 31 as a whole.
Okay.
Please keep in mind that my top 5 is totally scrambled, and I don't give a fuck.
We don't care
What?
right now.
We never care.
It's been weeks.
All right.
Yeah, we don't
It's
care.
been a long time.
Better like, here's the thing. Takeover 31 kept me so entertained through the over 2 hours that it was on.
Okay.
With everything, all the titles on the line, the Tony Storm return, the Ember Moon return, the fucking match between Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor.
Oh, that match was beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the post match quote unquote beatdown that Rich Holland gave to Adam Cole. Mind you, he
Poor
fucked up.
Rich.
He fucked up his leg.
Not in that segment though.
No. Oh my god! But remembering it when they replayed it, you could hear his ankle snap.
Oh yeah,
You could hear it
with the match with Birch. I mean,
or the post match.
Lorcan.
Only
Was it
Lorcan.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
no,
post-
he had a match with Danny Burch first, and only Lorcan came out and like stopped him from
Yeah.
beating the hell out of
But
him.
you can actually hear Rich's leg slap. The point being,
Leg slap.
Takeover 31.
That's now that you think about it, that sounds like a retribution name. Leg
Yeah.
slap.
Oh god.
Takeover
Nickel
31.
bopper.
Takeover 31 as a whole was very entertaining, and I was happy that it happened. Blah, duh. My main gripe about Takeover 31 is the name itself. Like, you can't think of something great. Takeover Quarantine. Like, hello?
Takeover Lockdown.
Takeover Lockdown. I know Impact probably still has that, but
Oh, yeah.
that would be great. Like,
Locked up then.
Yeah.
Shit.
Takeover Halloween Havoc. Takeover The Bash. Like,
I mean,
come on.
so Halloween Havoc's
Well,
coming.
Yeah.
Technically.
But wouldn't it be great to hear it as a...
shit. What other WCW pay-per-views do they have back then?
Yeah.
Takeover. Oh wait, they did.
Let's
that
revive
shit.
something that's already dead.
NXT Takeover Thunder. I don't know
Take
shit.
over
Hey.
Thunder.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't know shit.
Number 3.
They're ripping off Halloween Havoc. What else can they take?
True. Number 3.
Trust.
This.
Thunder Rosa. I love you, baby girl. The NWA Women's Heavyweight Champion of the world. So beautiful. So stunning. Her matches have been, as so far that I've seen, has been like out of this world.
I heard she caught heat with that match with Evil East though.
Oh yeah, I've heard that it actually turned into a legit shoot.
Yeah, that she she wasn't selling for her.
I mean, nonetheless though, Thunder Rosa, you could still probably whoop all 3 of our asses and not even break a sweat.
yeah, probably.
But you know, stay you. I hope I see more of you in AEW. Hell, you're gonna make me want to watch NWA Power.
Right on. Let's go.
Number 2.
Since we're talking about NWA Power,
Power.
somebody tell Marty Bell I said hi.
Funny.
Cool. Number 2.
Dos.
Roman fucking Reigns.
Okay.
This is what I've been looking for a while with this guy.
That's what everybody's been looking for.
We've been waiting for a heel turn since how long? 3 years now?
Ever since the breakup of the show.
By God, about time. Thank you, WWE, for finally listening. Took you about 3 years too late, but at least you listened to us. We've been wanting this for a while. Come on. And Jesus, the beatdown that he gave to was it Jey Uso? The beatdown that he gave to Jey Uso. Like, oh my God, I wanted to throw in the towel.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, please.
but looking at Roman Reigns and having him with the is that called a boa?
Sure. I think it's a lay or a ball.
A lay? Having him with the lay on, but looking down at Jey Uso like, yeah, bitch, I just killed you. I never thought I would say Roman Reigns in a lay looks badass.
I never thought I'd say this, but you saying that reminded me of Black Panther.
Yeah.
You know
He basically was Killmonger right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just say they ripped that from Hobbs and Shaw though.
Yeah, probably. But now here comes Jey Uso. As you can see, I have not yielded. And then here's Roman Reigns. Oh, I'm over with that shit.
right. All you gotta do is call me what I want you to call me. That's all.
Right.
Give me what I want.
All you gotta do is say what I want to hear.
I'm sorry.
You say it, and I'm gonna whoop your ass.
And our number 1.
Oh no, excuse me. I mean Popeyes Uno.
Yes, our evil Uno.
Evil Uno.
Magikk, you brought it up, and I had to agree with you.
Hmm?
Well, to an extent, it is kind of still my idea. The possession of Alexa Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that coming. to say it bluntly, I didn't see it coming. Like, I didn't know that she would that Alexa would let the Fiend basically possess her like that. And I know that everybody's like, oh, but the Fiend, takes control and the Fiend changes people. I still didn't see that from Alexa. Like, even when I was seeing the highlights of SmackDown, seeing the mandible claw about to be, I was like, run, you bitch! What the fuck? Why are you staying there? Oh, but seeing her transformation, seeing her staring daggers on that Blue Universal Championship.
Dude, Dude, that was one of the biggest subtle hints that they've thrown this year, and I couldn't love it.
Yeah,
more
it
than I do
was
now.
just sad they didn't act on it.
Yeah,
They probably are. Like, nobody thought that the hacker would be the leader of Retribution from when he came up.
Retribution. But you're probably gonna bring this up, Magic. So allow me to bring it up right now. The both the Fiend and Alexa Bliss being on Raw.
Yes.
That has so much potential. Like how the Fiend is gonna continue to possess and control and manipulate. It's gonna be very interesting to actually see that. Very much.
Right, and like her explanation for everything,
Yeah.
actually for the Fiend being that possessive of her, it's just like when I can't remember her exact words, but she was like, when you look into his eyes, it's like you get drawn in
You do.
automatically.
Well, those yellow eyes.
Yeah,
Those are very.
Yeah, that's basically along the lines of what she said, but it's like her acting is what makes this angle work.
Truth.
Cause she gets so into the role, and she could basically play that damsel in distress.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, wrestlers, actors, whatever.
This is what you need to do.
You know what? I didn't have to say it. Magic just did. You guys need to get into your character, so that's probably why I like MGF as this badass heel. Like he is into character, even though it's kind of like, dude, you do realize you're not in the ring anymore.
Right.
It's okay. But anyways, that's my 5. I yield the rest of my time to whomever wants to.
All
go
right,
next.
I'll go in.
All right.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 honorable mentions.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ!
Hey man, it's been a long time. I'll be quick.
Your ass said honorable mentions. All right.
Oh shit. Well, one of them we already covered was Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly.
Right.
You know, people always look for entertainment, but they forget to really enjoy a good old-fashioned technical wrestling match.
Truth.
And those dudes can wrestle their asses off. You put them in the ring with any technical wrestler, they will be able to keep up with them like they've been training with them all their fucking lives.
True.
You know, so shout out to Finn and Kyle for putting on that gladiator match. Most respect to you guys. Second one, another one. Damian Priest versus Johnny Gargano for the North American Intercontinental European NXT Championship. So, respect to Johnny Gargano for always being one superstar to step up and help get the next generation up and over. You know, because Johnny Gargano is technically an OG of NXT, one of them. And Damian Priest, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's making a great name for himself, but in my opinion, he's still a young gun, still a young buck. No relation.
If you could say that. Well, how old is he?
Well, what I mean by that is I'm talking about
He's new to the NXT.
the state of his career wise, stage of his career. Because Johnny is up here, Damian he's still climbing. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is Johnny helped Damian take that next step over because he beat an NXT OG.
Yeah, because I know
with the title on the line.
Yeah, because I know Damian's been lurking in New Japan for a minute.
Well, I'm just talking about NXT. I'm not talking about wrestling.
I'm just saying.
You know, because he was called something else. If I remember, I can't remember his
Punisher
name.
or
Yeah,
punishment.
Punishment Martinez.
yeah. Okay, whatever.
Punisher or punishment, depending on where you at.
Whatever his old career.
Nigga, I didn't follow him at the time. Ain't nothing against
Okay,
him.
but don't say whatever. God.
Okay, congratulations.
Like
Shit.
you're saying fuck his career. Nigga.
Can I move on?
Oh,
No.
it looks like
Too bad. I'm going anyway.
Okay, too bad. I'm cutting you off.
Okay, fine. I don't give a fuck. Shit,
All right, my number 5 is... No.
Shut up. All right. Mustafa Ali being introduced as the leader of Retribution. If this nigga wasn't already a mid-carder, now he's stuck there.
Come on.
That's right.
If he wasn't already a mid-card, now y'all niggas just glued him there. Like, what the fuck would you do that
Look,
for?
okay.
Well, you know what? Okay, let me rephrase that. WWE is good with, like, how do you pronounce it? Long-term booking.
Oh, shit.
You know, but folks fell asleep on Retribution real quick once you started naming the motherfuckers. You know, actually they fell asleep on them way before that. You know, you guys are fucking, T-Bar, Mace, fucking Jack Off, whatever his name is. Slapjack, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Cracker Jack.
At this point, their Twitters is more entertaining.
Their Twitter is more entertaining than their TV time. Shit. Shout out me and Yim, shout out Reckoning.
T-Bar.
You know, really the only one that I fuck with.
Shout out to T-Bar.
And I joked.
Yeah, T-Bar too.
And I joked earlier that the next person in Retribution, their name is Anarchy.
Oh God, whatever.
It's gonna happen.
Shit. Retribution is a glory hole, if you ask me. A glory hole for Vince McMahon.
Ooh, I hope people know what y'all talking about.
Hey, Google it.
Look it up, kiddies.
Actually,
Right.
don't. I hope you're over 18 now.
No, that's under.
They're gonna figure it out one way.
That's under their own discretion.
All right.
Mommy, let's take a
I'm surprised nobody had this as not. Well,
Why are you listening to us at that age?
right. Shit. Well, Alex Riley hasn't spoken yet, so he might have this. Magikk. Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Santos Escobar for the Cruiserweight title.
What a match.
That was a phenomenal match, man. Like,
Oh.
I was so surprised that they did not put the belt on Swerve after that performance. But at the same time, I'm concerned. Because after you watch this man give you all he had, do you feel like, that's all he had left? Like, can he overcome that?
I hope not.
Because that's a big thing that folks forget about in the big league is pressure. Once you're on that main stage and you get that big opportunity and you're literally throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, at your competitor, and they throw it right back at you, are you prepared to be bounced to the back of the line? Can you keep that momentum and climb back to the top of that ladder?
Right.
I have faith that Swerve could do it. I'm praying that they give him another chance, later on down the line. But I guess only time will tell.
All
right,
they definitely gonna give him the belt.
Final honorable moment, the New Day breakup.
That actually hurt.
It did. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't hit me until SmackDown went off. And then I saw it on the next morning, during the highlights and Wrestle Talk. Shout out to Ollie Davis and the rest of the crew. And I was like, shit, this is really happening. The New Day is actually fucking done. And it's gonna be sad Friday because they're doing their farewell match. But I'm also kind of intrigued because I want to see what they're going to do to Big E. Is this going to be Big E, taking out his team? You know what? I can finally be on my own.
Oh my God, it's Big E Mania.
I feel like this is his turn.
It's going to be Langston Mania.
I feel like this is his heel turn.
I hope so, because we all know how Vince is on big, muscular dudes.
Right, and you just seen...
And plus, he's a minority, so Vince can play off that.
If you was closely watching SmackDown, you just seen his face throughout that whole time. From the time that Woods and Xavier showed... By the time that Woods and Kofi showed their face, you could just see that Big E was just over it. Or at least that was the face he had on.
Yeah, he was like, oh shit, back to this.
Right.
But oh well.
Oh my God, it's Langston Mania.
God.
Oh,
okay. Whatever
if Roman didn't pop back up, I would say so.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever they do, and oh God, I know they're not. But what would be cool for his singles run? Bring back the 5 count.
Yes.
And bring back that theme song.
I remember seeing highlights of the 5 for him. That was awesome.
Speaking of 5,
hold on. Before you say that, as far as the New Day breakup, I'm just gonna say this and just be done with it.
It was about
time. I didn't like how they executed it.
Yeah, it could have been better.
Just for them to be split up during the draft. Okay, that's fine. But in sense-wise, just like what Wrestle Talk says, look at it sense-wise. If you're a brand and you see 3 talented young black men, why only go for 2 of them? Why not just get all 3? And if you want to break them up, just break them up as soon as you get them.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that would have been...
That's WWE for you.
But that's Vince logic.
Yeah, so, and, I don't agree with most of it, but it did pull at my heart when they were in the ring and Stephanie announced that Woods and Kofi will be going over to Raw. And all you heard was Woods was like, oh, say Big E's name. Why aren't you saying E's name? That part alone just tugged at my heartstrings like a motherfucker. Even though I knew it was all kayfabe, I was hurt just to hear that part.
Yeah. You're leaving out my brother. What are you doing? And she just looks at them and smiles.
That bitch. Go back to where you came from.
Yeah, well, she's playing her part.
Literally.
All right.
I wish she didn't.
5. Will Hobbs AEW debut.
Hell of a debut.
Oh,
I wanted that as my top 5.
Will Hobbs, man, I ain't gonna front.
Your vote even agreed with me.
Funny as hell. No, little background story on Will Hobbs, if you didn't know. A young up-and-coming star on AEW. Well, he should be. Well, he's he was involved in a storyline with John Moxley and Lance Archer. But anyway, a little backstory on Will Hobbs. So when he was trying to get his name out there, he and his brother, they had this little storyline idea where Will Hobbs was a badass wrestler and his brother was his manager. You know, looking out for him, always being there for him, making sure he's on the right path, always making sure he's doing the right thing. And tragedy struck when they were, I think he said they were involved in a robbery, and his brother literally jumped in front of the gun and took the bullet for Will Hobbs. So he literally gave his life so his brother can continue on to do great things and build his wrestling career. So he literally dedicates his entire career and his future achievements to his late brother.
Rest in peace to Brother Hobbs.
Yes, rest in peace and all respect. So, Will Hobbs, you have a fan in me, you have a supporter in me, and hopefully in my brothers here. I hope to see more of you in AEW. Tony Khan, if you hear this, give Will Hobbs a chance, along with a lot of other great talent. But yay, shout out to you, Will. And JR, please stop calling this man Willie. Please stop calling him Willie Hobbs.
Agreed.
With your country
It's
ass.
Will Hobbs.
It's Will Hobbs, not Willie Hobbs, you fucking redneck.
Oh, Willie. I like
It just
Willie.
don't sound right. You sound like he's talking to a little fucking boy.
I like Willie.
Quattro for God's sake, Quattro.
Damn.
Willie.
Goddamn, Quattro.
Chrissy. Yeah, not funny, is it?
I don't mind getting called out. I don't know about you, my nigga.
I don't.
Okay, then. That's you.
Nigga, I ain't think about either one of you
Hey,
motherfuckers.
I mean, you tried to go against me and you lost, so go ahead and say that number 4.
Man, you a dick.
Quattro
Number
for the
4.
love of God, Quattro.
All right.
Thank you.
Darby Allin versus Ricky Starks.
I wanted that in my top 5
I feel like that match was really slept on by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because they both worked their bodies to the bone. Because you could see that Ricky was hurting. Fucking Darby was hurt, but they said, fuck it, man. We gotta pull this off. We've been, going back and forth with each other for too long with these fucking segments and promos and shit. Ricky trying to put on the face paint and beat Darby. Darby trying to pull a whole bunch of, bootleg jackass shit. Literally. It'd be funny too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, Ricky and Darby, they put on a hell of a match.
Wouldn't it be dope to just have a special episode of Jackass just to have it come back, just to have Darby Allin in it?
Oh my god.
That shit'd be funny
Darby
as hell.
Allin. And did you just see Freshly Squeezed come out of nowhere? Just put the thumbs up after. Just put the thumbs up after Darby Allin does some crazy ass stunt.
I can't with y'all.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
I swear to God. Okay, number 3.
Tris.
My ass was about to say Dose.
Not yet.
Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, triple threat. Now, we finally got to see the old Seth Rollins, in my opinion. What I mean by the old Seth Rollins is the old in-ring Seth Rollins.
The pre-Mysterio bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. The pre-Mysterio shit. Back when he would lay it all out on the line in the ring and not just, do this old dumbass little sideline fuck with your family shit he's been doing with Rey Mysterio and Dominic. It was entertaining at first. It was emotional. But now it's like, dog, just let it die. Let Dominic go on to do other great things. Let Seth go on to be the champion that he is or that he should be.
And by great things, we don't mean just tagging with Humberto Carrillo.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. Because, I was low-key sleeping on Dominic for a little while after a while. But I'm like, what?
Not trying to take a knock at Humberto either. But it's just it feels like WWE just put them in a tag team just because they're Mexicans and they're young.
This ain't Mexicools, Vince. Don't try it.
But that's how Vince thinks. Unfortunately.
But no, man, I was lit to see, Seth Rollins take it to both Jeff and AJ. I mean, they held their own, nothing against those two veterans, but you love to see Seth Rollins do what he does and do it the best way that he can.
Now, what I did love was was that the same segment? Was that the same segment where AJ? Please forgive me. But was that the same segment where AJ walked to the ring and then was talking shit to both of them?
Yeah.
He told Seth, no, I don't know what you laughing for. This ain't Monday Night Rollins, so you can go ahead.
This was never Monday Night Rollins anyway, so keep walking.
That's funny.
And Seth looked at him like, bitch.
I was with you.
Right. I was with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right.
Oh, you gotta love that guy, man.
Yeah. Number 2,
Dos.
and we already spoke on it, so I won't speak on it for long. Ember Moon return and her match.
See the oh damn! Wait, she doesn't have that song anymore.
That Eclipse. I missed that move.
I miss seeing the Eclipse. I just hate the sell, but I love seeing the Eclipse always.
It depends on the person because
Exactly.
the person can sell it great.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Dakota
like-
didn't sell it that well to me, at least at that time.
Well, you know
She
what? When's the
probably
last
could-
time she took it?
That's true too.
Pause.
I'm saying she probably could sell the hell out of it, but it's just that particular time I did
I
not
got that.
enjoy.
Nah, well, you know what? Now that Ember Moon is back, maybe folks will start working on selling her move again.
Great.
You know, I was low key like thinking she was gonna turn heel. Not even gonna lie.
I feel like it's still there. Well, still the opportunity is still there.
It's either gonna be her or it's gonna be Rhea that turn heel.
I hope so,
You know,
because Rhea's kind of.
Rhea was heel in NXT UK, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She was.
Yeah, when she was beefing with Tony Storm, but I mean, she came in. What this
It's
ain't
like-
this ain't about Rhea. It's about Ember.
No, but it was like when
Wait.
she came to the NXT US. That sounds weird saying. Like they put her immediately as a face.
Well,
Well,
yeah, because you know they needed that badass female that could
And-
battle the badass female in Shayna Baszler.
And not to go further off topic, but it is kind of weird to say some shit like that, you know, NXT US, because it's still kind of weird that New Japan has an American division, but nobody wants to give
That's funny.
credit to that.
That's
You know?
funny. Yeah.
I forgot there was a New Japan of America until I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, ACH is on that motherfucker. What the hell?
Yeah, ACH.
Oh, there is New Japan of America. That's
ACH,
weird.
Leo Rush. Shit.
Leo's in New Japan?
He's got a match against ACH out there.
Oh yeah, but I forgot what promotion that was, but
Shit, he's facing him. He's facing
well, no, they already fought. I think Leo won.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, shout out Leo
Yeah.
Rush.
Yeah.
Please come back to wrestling. But anyway,
Give me a feature, my bro, please.
Yeah, that too.
I rap.
Number 1.
Oh no,
we've
that's
already,
evil.
We've already stuck on. We talked about the match. We didn't talk about the story.
What's up?
Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. The story, and like of course the match was emotionally heart wrenching and
yeah, I agree, man.
incredible, but the story behind it is so much deeper, and I feel like folks forget to look at that. Once they see the match, they forget all the buildup that it took to do that. Because I'm sorry, that promo,
Was awesome.
yeah, that promo
Which
before what was it? It wasn't Payback. What pay per view was that? Was it 90 Champions
Yeah, it's
or
a
Clash Champions?
Classic cock.
Yeah, Cock. Clash
As Ollie Davis.
Yeah, as
would
Ollie
put it.
Davis would say. The promo on Friday Night SmackDown before Clash Champions between Jay and Roman was like so fucking
I don't know.
emotional.
I'm saying which one, Jay's or Roman's.
Both.
Hmm.
Because Roman was basically saying like, bro, I love you. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You will always be my brother. But you will never be able to lead the head of the family. The family needs me to do
Exactly.
this.
I love how he's
You
getting
know?
delusional with his power.
Exactly. But, bro, like, when I saw Jay cry, I'm like, I literally felt that.
Yeah, and
I really
and
felt that because it could. No, hold on. Let me
go
get it
ahead,
out.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Because when he said, you know what they say when they see you? They say, there goes Roman Reigns. There goes the champ. You know what they say when they say me? Which one are you?
Yeah,
I felt that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know what it feels like to sit at a table and all your relatives are praising your siblings. And they don't really say much about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how that shit feels. So when Jay started crying, like, I felt like I was crying with him. You know what I'm saying? But that's how personal this shit is. And that's how great they have booked this storyline. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel that Jay is going to go far places with this when he gets past Roman Reigns. And, of course, I do see them coming back together as a badass Samoan faction, too.
That's what you think they will.
They need to.
They definitely do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. Like, that AEW, pay attention to that. Because that is how you book a sensitive storyline. Not just, not just the writers, but the stars, too.
I wouldn't call out AEW on that. I'll call out Vince. That's how you do all your storylines.
All right, fine. Fair enough.
Because AEW, they got some good stories. Like the fucking Hangman and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
That okay. I might be giving them too much credit. I don't know. I'm tipsy, people.
You know what they say when they see me lose? Which one are you? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
if you
felt
didn't,
that.
if you didn't feel something at that,
Then you didn't have any.
you ain't got no business watching that, and you have
Either that or you haven't went through sibling problems.
exactly,
You know.
or family problems. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit. But anyway, that's my top 5, gentlemen. On to you, Mr. Riley, whatever you call yourself.
Alex Riley, to be exact.
Yep. And I said it to your face. Well, the side of your face.
I mean, hey, still my face.
Yeah.
And I
How's
went,
that unemployment?
Damn.
Damn.
Not too good. You know, I was waiting for Cody to call me, but you know, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I did something.
Face. He said it in email.
Okay. Well, I did something different today. I left my phone in the car, so I wrote all of my entries on a piece of paper.
Hey, taking it back.
Yeah. So stationary. But I have to give a honorable mention to Swerve. Almost, I was kind of going back and forth between him and my 5th entry, but eventually this won out. So number 5 is thank you. Is Ember Moon coming back, period. And please excuse mine because we've been, missing out for like a couple weeks, so I'm just kind of squishing a couple of my entries together. But yeah, Ember Moon coming back, it was wonderful seeing her. It was wonderful seeing that eclipse for sure. Catching you off guard, you wasn't really expecting Ember when they ran these promos about a champion return, and you automatically thought to the men, But seeing her in that outfit was badass. When she revealed herself, it was badass. And everything about it. Like, I'm pretty sure that she's not, the way that they're booking her, she's probably not going to be the one to take the belt off of EO. But
I don't know on that one.
Yeah, but it's still good to see her. It's still good to see her in action and to actually be with NXT instead of the main roster. Because it's fucked up, but it's like when you see somebody come back to NXT from the main roster, you're like, okay, well they now have a chance. But as far as the track record goes, that's what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, like it's definitely like ironic that being called back to NXT is more like explosive than being called up to the main roster. It's like, oh my god, they're back on top. It's like, damn, that
they actually have a chance.
Right, shit. But that's just how much NXT shows more appreciation to their stars, in my opinion.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because Triple H. Okay, well, in my opinion, the difference between Triple H and Vince is, with Vince, you got that one strike you're out thing, in my opinion.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? And like that luck of the draw.
Right.
Vince
right.
likes
Except for a select few, it is one strike and you're out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like shit, man. With Triple H, he at least gives you more time to build up, because Triple H knows how it is to have to build yourself up. You got to come up with that bomb ass idea. Thankfully, he wasn't alone doing it, but still, Triple H knows what he knows what it takes.
True.
Yo. You know what I'm saying? But shit. It is what it is, though. Fuck it.
Okay. Well, with that being said, my number 4.
Quattro.
Thank you, gentlemen. Is actually, I'm surprised this wasn't on any of your list. The Falls Count Anywhere match between Big E and Sheamus.
Oh yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah, I really don't look forward to Falls Count Anywhere matches like that anymore.
Yeah, not since 2001.
But to be honest, it was refreshing to hear that they was having a Fall Count Anywhere match. It was refreshing to actually see the match and not get too bored of it.
Yeah.
They almost threw me off with like the eggs and the flour and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because it was tiptoeing that little goofy boundary that they always cross, but the ending was good. See, to be honest, when Big E was about to give that big ending, I thought he was about to give it on straight concrete. And thank God there was a table right there.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, what are you thinking?
Exactly.
You're doing a little too much there, sir.
But
take it easy.
And it also served as another good match to build up Big E as a singles competitor. So
Very
I'm
true.
always glad for that.
You gonna chime in?
I'm not sure what to say. To be honest with you.
'Cause you know our man's, he don't watch. He usually watches NXT. And
Yeah, I'm normally the
AEW,
NXT AEW
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? You guys already said what was said beforehand. I mean, I hope that Big E's single run goes very well. That hopefully that does involve a title run.
Three ain't enough. He needs 5.
Right, all you gotta do is bring that back.
All he needs is 5.
Shit.
Okay.
I don't think they'll bring it back.
Now
Of course
I'm
not.
So far
surprised.
gone.
I'm surprised that my next entry didn't get in either one of you's top 5 either. But
Tres.
Tress.
Tres.
Ricochet Guerrero is what I like to call it.
Are you talking
yeah.
about the? Are you talking about the cell? The Eddie Guerrero cell?
Yeah, the Eddie Guerrero cell.
thing.
No, I
Like,
didn't see
no,
that.
it
No, I
was-
didn't see that. That
I'm
was
sorry,
funny.
that feint was funny as fuck.
It was interesting already.
Smack the ring. Toss the chair. Oh.
Right. It was interesting already with the
Yep.
with the stipulation. You know, if Ricochet loses, he'll go to the Hurt Business. That stipulation alone was already interesting, but that finish
True.
was perfect.
It was perfect
Yeah,
because
like-
that's a Guerrero move. Guerrero would have done
Exactly.
Yeah,
that.
that too.
And his birthday just passed, like probably last week, so it was
Yeah.
a nice little tribute to him.
Very true.
But that feint was hilarious.
Oh my
It
god!
was.
Yeah.
I
He
swear.
didn't just normally feint. He had to put his hand up to his forehead and feint
Oh.
like he was from the 1980s, a female in the 1980s.
I swear
Smack. Toss. Oh
My head.
to God. Alright.
Ow!
Someone catch me. But that match also low-key gave hint that Apollo was going to SmackDown, though.
Good point.
You know, because he literally said, you know, Apollo has a chance to be drafted to SmackDown. Yep, there
He's
it
done.
is.
True.
He's
Yep.
gone.
True.
You know.
Now,
Now, does that officially mean that the Hurt Business is done with Apollo? You know,
Not
like
fully.
I want to know
Yeah.
if they're. I really want to know if they're going to honor that.
I
you
would
know.
say so. No, I feel like they're gonna move towards Retribution.
I guess because they really need to get some.
Now
type
you-
of stuff.
Now that is
Yeah,
actually
that's
actually
definitely what I want to see. Bobby Lashley versus T-Bar.
that is
Well, here's an idea
that's
I
actually an
kinda want.
honorable mention on my list. Before you say that, that's an honorable mention on my list. Actually,
Fair enough.
Hurt Business when they stared off against Retribution for the first time. Like they
That
walked
was good.
when they walked down to the ring and then they started fighting.
Yeah,
That was good. I saw that.
That was interesting, but kind of like some more fantasy booking.
Okay.
With the Hurt Business, yeah, I know that they're a heel faction technically, but then again, so is Retribution.
Wait, who's a heel nowadays in this day?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, you know, we all have faces, but where are the heels at? Yeah, I know what I said. Anyway, we all have good guys,
We
but
all
then
got-
who are the bad guys?
If you put it that way, we all got heels too.
Oh,
We got 2 of them.
oh, fuck off. Anyway,
Hey guys, you can't see it. I'm doing a heel turn.
The John Cena heel turn.
Oh, fuck off. Anyway, fantasy booking. You know, of course, you got Retribution. You know, you got Slapjaw or Slapjack, T-Bar, Reckoning, and all them motherfuckers. Mace.
And an invisible Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah. But at the same time, you have Mustafa Ali as their leader. So
Who
technically,
doesn't have a Retribution name, by the way.
Well, anyway, you know,
Just
where
saying.
does that leave him and Ricochet's relationship? You know, because technically they was boys.
Now it's gonna die out.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you know, will Mustafa and Retribution turn on Ricochet? Because they technically didn't have any beef. You know, Mustafa Ali never had a problem with Ricochet.
Well, you
But
know.
I'm also, hold on, now,
Right.
that might be, okay, with Ricochet and the Hurt Business, it might be a situation where the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
True.
Where Ricochet, you know, doesn't have a choice but to
Okay.
side with the Hurt Business and take out Retribution because
Okay.
now they're beefing with him.
Okay, I had to think about it for a minute. Okay.
But another fantasy booking I would honestly like to see is Keith Lee join the Hurt Business.
Like a second muscle.
Because I'm getting real tired of him, you know, getting these damn no contest ending matches.
Oh, that's great.
In the singlets and shit.
That's definitely what I want to see. Keith Lee versus T-Bar.
You know what? That would be a nice way, cause like you could get MVP to just like, you know, they've been fucking you over ever since they called you up, putting you in singlets, changing your music, this that. They could bring a real life element into that. into him trying to
Exactly,
recruit
you know,
them into the
little
Hurt
shit.
Business.
Oh, understand.
Because I mean, like, okay, Hurt Business currently has 4. If I remember correctly, hold on a second. Yep, Nation of Domination had at least 5. You know, hell, even the Beatdown Clan had at least 5 members.
Ooh, speaking of that, did you see MVP's tweet when WWE posted that Naomi got drafted to Raw?
No.
He had the eyes emoji.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah,
All right.
okay.
We're crossing over to that side. All right. Hey, I ain't mad at that either. Shit. I ain't mad at that either.
But
Cause like shit, they ain't really doing nothing with her neither, and I'm upset about that.
yeah, we all are.
Cause I mean, shit. Come on now, she's a former women's champion. What the fuck? You know, and I know Booker T. You know, he's calling the fans out. You know, say you guys can go to hell with all that. Give Naomi a chance. You're not giving a chance. You earn it, motherfucker. She's been earned it.
Agreed.
At the same point, you wouldn't be saying that same shit if motherfuckers didn't cheer you on doing the spinning Rooney and all that bullshit, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
If motherfuckers look at you like, okay, well, this is just another person doing another thing, and you didn't get that push, you will be looking at this situation completely different. That's what I hate about legends that look at current superstars trying to get a push. I hate that type of aspect because you're acting like you're not getting shitted on by Vince. Well, you're acting like
you act like you never rode that bench.
Right, you're acting like you never rode that bench or that it's not really that hard when you didn't have it that hard because you were already liked upon that day.
Right.
Or that current time, you know. Vince, I don't know what's been up with him lately, but it's
I'm
like
sorry, if you black and you don't rap or dance, Vince ain't got nothing off.
He's definitely been easier on people back then than he is now. Definitely.
Wait, what?
Vince has definitely been easier on people back then than he is now.
How?
If you ask me.
He put the proverbial glass ceiling and lowered it. That's
what it feels like.
Okay, y'all gotta break this one down to me. I'm not following.
You want a current example, Keith Lee?
He brought him up, yeah, but he let him beat Randy Orton. But what has he done from after that?
Exactly.
You just answered the question.
And somebody who had that same push back then, he would have been kept getting pushed.
No, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. He didn't lower the glass ceiling. He raised the fucking glass ceiling, saran wrapped it with titanium, and made sure it never breaks.
Right, I know what you was trying to say. Yeah. Even though you didn't say it that way, I know what you was trying to say.
I realized it after about 30 seconds of thinking about it. but it's like I'm thinking about this. We're thinking about how everybody's bringing up the hashtag 3-week push. Imagine if it was in the 90s and he said no to Stone Cold Steve Austin because he didn't get over Rocky Maivia before he became The Rock, or even Triple H before when he was still the Connecticut Blue Blood or whatever that was.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine,
like
all the fans. That's just the luck of the draw, though.
But imagine in the 90s.
And that's what everybody. And that's what all the superstars are saying now. But at the same time, Vince is not that open to giving people pushes as he was back in the 90s because
Vince McMahon gave Austin.
He wasn't at the top back then, so he was willing to accept.
Vince McMahon wasn't.
Vince had too many fucking people in his ear at that time.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Vince McMahon wasn't.
And plus, look
at him now.
Yeah,
he's not giving people proper pushes because he's Vince McMahon and whatever he says goes. He's not listening to anybody at this time.
Yeah, but I feel that, but at the same time, back then, you want to talk about, the Rocky Maivias and different people.
He was ready to fire The Rock.
Yeah, I feel you, but it's like, you know what? The only reason why he was ready to fire The Rock was because he had Triple H and Shawn Michaels in his ear. And those were his two top guys talking about, no, don't give him no push because we don't like him. I mean, Vince was too busy, asking, his top guys, what do you think of him? What do you think of him?
Okay. All right, since you want to say that.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No. Okay. No. Yes no. And I'm going to capitalize off that.
Okay.
Kofi Kingston.
What about him?
Since you want to say that,
and when I say what about him, I'm not shitting on him. I want to hear what you got to say.
No, since people was in his ear about The Rock and basically saying no, don't push him.
What about Kofi? Yeah,
he had 11 years. As soon as Randy Orton said something about him, mid card.
Oh my God, that's stupid.
Okay. All right.
Like he really doesn't give as many chances from back then, like as he would back then. He doesn't give as many chances now.
I feel you, but I still stand by what I said earlier. He's still listening to his guys who have been on top for the longest. And I'm not saying, don't listen to your employees. I'm not saying that at all. But, don't play favorites either.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Vince has always been a favoritism playing motherfucker. And that hasn't changed at all. And what I'm mostly concerned is if and when Triple H does take over, because it's been said that he's not leaving it to Shane and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Which what I don't understand. I'm afraid that Triple H is going to turn into that.
I'm sorry. I was doing the Shane McMahon shuffle.
I wasn't.
I don't know what you was doing.
Yeah. But no, I'm concerned that's what it's
join Raw Underground. I'm sorry.
I'm concerned that's what it's going to be. And low key, Triple H, and switching the subject a little bit.
Okay.
Switching it over to NXT. Triple H and Shawn Michaels have really surprised the hell out of me because they basically run that show.
Yes, they do.
It ain't just Triple H, it's HBK
But
now
it's so
too. We
weird,
brought
but
him in to run this with me.
But it's also so weird because they are letting people blossom,
That's what I'm saying.
which is weird.
They didn't do that in the 90s.
Yeah.
When they were, on the main event as DX, on all the ticket sales and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They were basically saying no, we don't want him to be pushed. Him, he's okay over there. She ain't on shit. Her, she's all right. Well, Sean, he fucked her, so I guess she can get a little push, for a week or two. Now they turn it around. Now they, they're giving superstars the push that they need. They're giving them more chances. What?
Hashtag 3-week push. If that
Well, at
wasn't,
least it's shit.
if that wasn't the situation now, then I would agree with you. But there are so many superstars that I've seen get 3-week pushes and then completely drop.
Anyways, we're finished with your countdown.
All right. Well, one last example, and then I'll be done. Because I know I took this ball and kind of ran it, but I'm hitting walls.
No, this is a healthy conversation, bro.
No, it is.
Okay. I don't know if you guys paid attention to it. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Xia Li
Mm.
ain't been doing shit
They're about
over
to
the
give her a
past
heel
few
turn.
months.
They're about to give her a heel turn.
But they're giving her some type of, attention. Is it a push? I don't know yet. Because we haven't seen, what they haven't unwrapped what they have in store for her yet. But they're just, giving folks a sample.
Okay, but my brother, you got to remember that's Triple H doing it, not Vince.
I know. I'm not talking about Vince. I'm talking about Triple H.
Oh, okay.
Because you said 3-week push.
Yeah, I just completely man, Vince.
No. I know Vince gives 3-week pushes. I'm not denying that.
Because I'm not shitting on Triple H at all.
No, I get you.
I know the pushes that he gives; they're genuine pushes.
Right.
I have
because, like I said, he's the man has spent decades in the ring. He knows what 3-week push is.
Yeah.
Like Undertaker said it best. I've in 11 years, I've seen a lot of people come and I've seen a lot of them go.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H could say the same.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I was talking about Triple H. No, I'm done on Vince. Vince is gonna be the same until the day he dies.
Okay.
Which is gonna be a very sad day when that day happens.
Agreed.
But no, Triple H, he's giving a lot of people pushes. And I fucks with Xia Li. She is a hell of a competitor. And very beautiful on Instagram and Twitter. Besides the point. Hey, fuck it. Had to put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot your shot, my guy.
Right. Hey, shit.
Kobe.
Funny as hell. R.I.P. Kobe. But yeah, they're doing something with her. Oh shit. Kaden Carter, Casey Catanzaro.
Hey, Kaden.
I like to see more of them.
Not deaf. Never mind.
Oh God, get your head out the gutter, bro.
I can look, Kaden. If you will let me take you out, do it.
I'm dead.
Do it. If you will let me.
But yeah, though, you know what? Triple H he's doing right by his roster.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? And the day he takes over the entire company is going to be an amazing day. But I know it ain't happening no time soon.
And that's why people like the people that look at other people that has more faith in NXT and main roster and ask why. That's exactly why.
And not just
Vince
HBK too. The Road Dogg's there too.
Vince, it looks like from the outside in, it looks like Vince doesn't believe in the future.
Right. Because look at the quality he's done with the call-ups.
In this past year alone.
Right. Past 2 years.
Yeah, because you can't say this year, COVID and shit.
Right.
These past 2 years.
The only stars.
Jesus. remember on their way from NXT, EC3, Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery. These
yeah,
guys
right.
are the future.
I was gonna say, like, you spent all that time investing in them, and ain't one of them did jack shit. Well, Lacey, she had a nice little feud with
Yeah.
Sasha and Bailey, but
And Becky. And
Becky, and Otis, he won Money in the Bank, but even they're acting like that
Come
don't
on,
mean
man.
shit.
Exactly, bro. This is probably the most meaningless Money in the Bank
Right?
run.
They're acting
And
like that don't mean
and
shit.
I hate that. Considering it's Otis, I hate that. But this is the most meaningless Money in the Bank run I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, and EC3 didn't even get a fucking match.
Right.
If I remember correctly. If it wasn't like a dark match.
Right, he got ragged on by Ambrose.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
And then you think of before then,
And then
like,
ragged on by Strowman.
and you think of before then, like that one Raw where they randomly were like, oh yeah, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Aleister Black, and Ricochet's here.
Yeah, that took away the shine from them.
Yeah.
When they brought them on there, I'm like, what's the fucking point? Leave them where they're at.
And Vince couldn't do shit with, well, not DIY, because I think Ciampa got injured the week after.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but Vince, after that, his fucking solution was, put Aleister and Ricochet in a tag team because they're perfect as tag team partners, even though they're completely solid single stars.
I mean, they were a tag team for a little bit in NXT, so I guess he said fuck it.
But that was after Vince teamed them up.
Yeah, anyway. But anyway, what was I gonna say? God damn it. Oh yeah. Like the only former NXT stars I can really think of that really are, about that shit in the main roster. Of course, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens,
Mm-hmm.
All the horsewomen.
Yeah, of course, all the horsewomen. Shit.
Seth Rollins. I mean,
Roman Reigns.
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Goddamn, it was. I wanted to say Sami Zayn, but I'm like,
no, you can't even say Sami.
No, I can't even say Sami, unfortunately.
Even though
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
How
man.
far-
Jinder Mahal when he won the WWE Championship.
No, you can't even say gender because he came from Vince soil.
Oh yeah, that's right, he did.
He was
never mind.
He was just at NXT trying to get that belt when it first came.
Anyway,
how far have we gone off the rails?
Hey, man,
Far
it's
enough.
a healthy conversation.
I know.
He just don't want to hear it.
Right, get with it and get lost.
Bye. I'm
Peace. Shit. There's a door. Nah, fuck.
Right. We can finish this conversation. Cross over some tea and crumpets. Where was I?
Smidgen.
I think you're on Niveau Uno.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. No, I'm at
Damn,
2.
we're still on top 5.
I'm at 2.
Damn, we took off.
Yeah, we did. See what you do, Vince. Do you see what you do?
Yeah, well, he's proud of it.
Yes, I see what you're doing.
We give him too much credit. Anyway, number 2.
Dos.
Just Roman Reigns in general. Not any particular moment, just Roman Reigns as soon as he came back.
Wrecked everyone and left.
Exactly, and that I love the fact that he's basically the new prize fighter, and he only fights when he feels like it's right. I love the fact that he feels that he is this entitled little prick, because in kayfabe he really is.
Is it me or does he? Okay, part of me says yes, the other part of me says no. Does he even need Paul Heyman for right now?
Kind of.
No, I would say no, but I love Paul Heyman's dynamic in this, and Wrestle Talk brought it up, and I totally agree with it. Now that it's actually put in words. Paul Heyman had a sort of control on Brock. He has no control over Roman at all.
Oh, I didn't see it that way. You're right.
Break that down for me a little bit.
Okay,
I'm following you, but I just want to
All right,
clear
say with Brock. Brock will fuck around and kill somebody. Paul would be like, "Okay, you had enough. That's enough. Stop." Brock will leave.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it.
Now
Roman.
we was talking about this last week, Clash of Champions.
Yeah,
You're my tribal chief, bitch. I didn't want to hear that from you. I wanted to hear it from Jay.
Shut the fuck up.
And Paul just stood there with his hands in his pockets the whole damn time.
He literally Paul was like, "Oh."
Paul
shit,
has
okay.
no control whatsoever over
true.
Roman,
So
and
it's
I
really-
love that dynamic.
So it's really a situation where no, you work for me. We ain't partners.
Exactly.
Fuck that shit.
Exactly.
You hold. I don't even need you to hold up the title.
Right.
You just make sure the contracts are signed. I'll do the fucking
Yeah, you
rest.
make me look good
Right.
until I tell you to stop.
Right. And if you don't, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Exactly. But I love that about Roman. His promos are way better as a heel.
Yeah, they are. Cause I'm sorry. Like every time that man touched the mic as a face, I changed the channel.
I cringe so
I'm
hard.
like, I can't do this. I'm sorry. Let me know when somebody pops up.
Ever since suffering succotash,
Yeah.
I
Like,
Oh, good Lord, I forgot about that.
He didn't really have any good microphone work until he started beefing with John Cena.
and even then, John Cena was shutting his ass down.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not even gonna front. John Cena literally, well, not literally, he halfway had to carry him through that shit.
Yep.
He's like, it's called a promo, son. You want to make it here, you gotta learn how to do it. And I'm like, damn.
That's a whole conversation to have another
Right,
time.
I'm like, you can't even talk anymore because just by that, he's done.
But I know, but still.
And he said, like, now I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna really shrink you down to size. I'm like, okay, because John Cena, whether you like him or not, is one of the best on the mic. Like him or not.
But yeah, I think that's it. Like the match he had with Jey Uso was brilliant.
Oh, it's
Very much so. And it ain't over yet.
Exactly.
I'm looking forward to see what they do at Hell in a Cell.
For sure.
It's all out of love. Man, like I know I spoke about the promo earlier, but man, shit. Pissed off Roman Reigns is my favorite Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
You gonna take your payment. You gonna take the ass whooping that comes with it. I don't just feed your kids with this title. I feed my kids with this title.
And to think
I'm
that
like, damn.
and to think that he's still coming for Jey Uso just because he didn't acknowledge him as tribal chief.
Right.
That's the only reason now.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
this is abuse.
This is abuse, oos.
I can't.
I don't give a fuck. Yes, I said it. But anyway, continuing.
All right.
Uno.
Evil Uno.
Uno.
And if y'all didn't guess this for my top 5, then shame on you. But you don't know me better.
Here it comes.
Fuck y'all.
Here it comes.
But I gotta give a shout out to Fiendy and Alexa Bliss. Yes, I said Fiendy.
Oh God. Throw you out your own apartment.
But just right, as soon as the lights turn red, we need to get the fuck up out of here.
Right. Ah.
Lights turning red. Look, our shoes. We gotta go.
Right. I just bought those. Leave them.
Who cares? I'll buy you another one.
Do you want to You want to have shoes and be dead, or do you want to be alive?
It's cold outside. Fuck it.
Once again, I ask, do you want to be alive? But,
Okay.
okay.
My nachos are in the fridge.
It's alright. We'll come back for them
Are
eventually.
you willing to die for some nachos? That's when I grab you by the shirt. You willing to die for some nachos?
As much as I paid for them? No.
But I just want to give my entry actually to the Fiend for this past week. His match against Kevin Owens was good,
Yeah.
especially the finish when he had him in the mandible claw, and Owens thought that a stunner could wave him off, but he still had that motherfucker clinched on even with the stunner.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was,
At least he was kind of smart in trying to. I ain't gonna.
oh no, yeah, definitely.
Very true.
But that also attributes to the fact that shit, well not shit, but like things can barely stop the Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a stunner. Austin, I want to see you try. Ooh, that'd be an awesome moment actually.
Oh God.
Just saying.
Another star. Folks like to see him come back and fight.
But yeah, it's not only that, but it was an epic way to introduce them to the Raw brand as well during Raw.
Yeah.
Just to attack Andrade and Zelina.
I mean, as soon as I saw a Bray going, I'm like, here comes Alexa. And also,
No, it was the other way around.
Well, either
was
way.
it?
Yeah,
I
because
thought Bray got drafted first.
Oh, you mean as far as the draft? I mean that little moment where.
No, I'm talking about the draft.
Okay. Yeah, Well, I kind of knew that they was gonna be drafted together.
Well,
But like that moment that they had together, where you saw where the lights came on and you saw Alexa just hanging upside down, just like Bray looking at him like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're here to fuck you up now.
Mhm.
Whenever you turn around, that's it for you. You know that, right?"
Yeah, pretty much. Shit. But no, I love Alexa Bliss's acting.
I love her. I love that, and her sister Abigail is wonderful, bro.
Yeah, she's definitely perfected it.
And just
Bray
seeing
taught her well.
right.
Whoever taught her.
right, and just seeing them two do it together to different couples, I'm looking like, I just want this.
Yeah.
I want them to
Saying that
just
question
attack
is-
random couples now and just hit the sister Abigail on
Yeah, but like
Each
that's
one
the
of
only
those
male female duo that I could think of as of right now.
Right,
That's
as of
true.
right now, but
Right, shit.
I kind of want that to keep going.
Unless they go to NXT and like do it to fucking Robert Stone and Aaliyah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only male female duo. Or the Garganos.
Yeah,
But I don't see them going to NXT just for that. Ain't no
it
point.
depends. It depends. They could have set some shit up. But yeah, I think that's it for my top 5. I don't think I got shit else to say because we already talked about the Fiend earlier.
Damn, it already covered everything. Excuse me.
I'll try that again.
It's midnight over here. We covered damn near everything over here.
You see what we do for you guys? We stay up at midnight and talk about wrestling because we have shit else to do with our lives.
Eh.
And you know what the worst thing about it? Is they don't fucked up.
Oh, here we go.
Oh man.
Look at you, too tired to even say.
Right. He comes back to life.
Plus, also, I didn't want to, destroy people listening to these with earbuds.
True enough.
Yeah. They still need to hear what I have to say. It pains me to say this because I'm a fan of AEW, and it hurts. But whoever thought it was smart to let Matt Hardy continue after getting his head splattered on concrete, you deserve this. You done fucked up. The only sensible person that did the right thing out of probably the 10 or 15 people that was there was Aubrey Edwards. She was right to call off the match initially because Matt Hardy was not able to compete at all. And nothing that anybody can say will convince me otherwise. The match should have been postponed. The match should have been like, okay, no contest. You both cannot continue. Just to save face. You know what? We'll restart this at another time. Because that was horror. That was a horrible splat to hear. Like, head meets concrete equals bad things happening.
Yeah, and to be honest, we just had a conversation about this before we started recording.
Yeah.
And I told you that if Matt said he was okay to at least do the climbing spot, like how they did it, then I will allow it. But even so, I kind of look at that decision as a little irresponsible. At the same time, Matt shouldn't have prodded to keep going.
Or Sammy shouldn't have done the spear or something. It should have been like a neck breaker, not a spear, because they were pretty close to that table for that. True. So I can't fault Sammy. I can't fault nobody. I fault whoever said.
No.
I fault whoever said. Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
Well,
what happened during that match? You can't fault that because that's how they planned it.
Yeah.
But
it was planned.
But they were right to call off the match. Matt was bogus to say, "Let's continue. I can do it. Let's continue."
And I don't care if the match lasted another 60 seconds. Somebody should have said, "No, you're going to the hospital."
Right.
You're 45. You're 40 something, bro.
Right. The least I would have did was okay, just let Matt give a bogus punch and pin him. That's it. Okay, then take him the fuck up out of there.
No, or say face bait. They cannot compete.
Yeah. No, I'm saying if they were gonna continue.
Not even.
I wouldn't.
I would not have stopped.
After second thought of talking with you, I wouldn't have restarted the match at all either.
Yeah. No.
But I don't know. It did put him at a lot of risk just by having him just climb up there.
Exactly.
And to
they should have said, you know what? No contest. Let's save face. Let's carry them both out in the stretcher. Matt's actually going to the hospital. Honestly, I'll say it again. The only competent person was Aubrey Edwards. She was right. Throw out the match. Throw the X. Yep, this is it. We can't keep going. She was the only smart one.
Shout out Aubrey.
I gotta say they all were smart.
Yeah.
It's just if Matt wasn't so if Matt wasn't so persistent on continuing the match, because you saw him during that whole time he was trying to convince them, no, I can do it. They shouldn't have gave in.
Yeah, it would have been like, no, but it was like, bro, you're out on your feet. You could barely get your feet under you.
Right. They shouldn't have gave in to Matt.
Yeah.
Because he's talking concussed.
Yeah.
He's going off.
I remember now, personal story. I remember one time I was at school. I was in high school, and actually somebody hit me in the nuts. And
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, man,
it was I. No, I'm kidding.
It could have been him. You son of a bitch! No, it was not him. I got hit in the nuts so hard that 5 minutes later I passed out.
Goodness.
Yeah, but I tried to convince my teacher and the assistant principal, I'm good. don't send me to the hospital. Let me just finish out the day. But when my parents came to pick me up, even like the secretary to the dean of students was like, you look pale. You're going to the hospital. And I couldn't talk them out of it. That's exactly how I was like, dude, you can't, like, Matt, don't convince them. Just say you're going to the hospital. You just whacked your head, and you're 40-something.
Right.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was 16, 17 at the time, trying to say I'm fine.
I feel you. I mean, a similar story. I was doing this back during college. I did acting in college, guys. I still do. And there was this class called Stage Combat, where pretty much, long story short,
I wanted to be on that.
for those who are not familiar with, acting lifestyle, stage combat is basically where you practice fighting scenes, like on stage during plays and stuff.
For obvious reasons, safely.
Yeah, exactly, safely. And we were doing sword fighting, and it was during our big number, during the show, and I had to take a big left step and pivot.
Hell.
I put all of my weight into that pivot and wasn't paying attention and literally twisted my ankle.
Goodness.
But out of adrenaline, because, hey, everybody's watching me, I jumped back up and I continued the scene.
Right, because you didn't.
But as soon as I got off the stage, I literally fell. And folks had to literally carry me back to the dressing room.
Oh,
And I'm steady telling them, I'm fine. But literally every time I stand up, face down.
You're wincing
I
in
told
pain
them,
like crazy.
do not call the ambulance, do not send me to the hospital. They called the EMTs. They didn't take me to the hospital, but they told me, like, look, somebody's gonna have to drive you home.
It was a sprained ankle, right?
Right.
Really
yeah.
bad sprain.
It wasn't really bad sprain. I just twisted it.
Eesh.
Pretty strong. I had to wear a brace for like at least a week, but I recovered though. Thankfully, it wasn't broken. But no, like I can understand of Matt Hardy not so much going off of adrenaline, but going off of instinct.
I was about to say, do you think that it was just adrenaline?
I mean,
I think it was adrenaline and instinct because I had gone over that scene and I had done a lot of stage combat before, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, like I just gotta bounce back and keep going.
Exactly, just for moments like that, do you think it's adrenaline?
I mean,
it depends on the situation, really.
But even still, the doctors were
like-
right there to be like, Matt, your face literally hit the concrete.
No, I feel you. I mean, just from his perspective, because it's like people go through fucking car crashes and still think that they can walk away from. Well, some people can, but still people think they can get away from a gruesome car crash and still walk away from it at that point of time.
Some of them do.
And
what's crazy is they feel the repercussions the next day.
Right.
Which is fucked up.
Right.
And which Matt Hardy, if I remember correctly, Matt Hardy did feel the next day.
Oh, shit.
Because my ankle was hurting like a motherfucker the next morning.
I mean, the few times I sprained/twisted my ankle, I was feeling it for a week.
I mean, like, I literally couldn't stand out of bed. I had to get a cane.
Yeah.
And I'm 26 years old. Fuck, I look like walking around with a cane.
Shit.
But yeah, like, I believe it's definitely adrenaline and instinct. I mean, how do you think they, being so exhausted or fighting an injury, or they just found out they got injured, how do you think they kick out at 3? When you think the match should have been over?
Yeah.
Off of instinct.
Yeah.
Now, the only time where and I'm going way back, where I think they really should have called the match, even though he probably would have killed Vince as soon as he got backstage, Austin when Owen Hart broke his neck.
I'm glad that they went to, almost immediately to the finish, but yeah, that would have been called off now.
Yeah, legit, because he legit snapped his neck, and Austin was telling the referee I can't move my neck. And he told Owen buy him some time.
Mm.
You should have said fuck that, throw up the X if that was a thing.
But that was also Earl Hebner. That should have been hindsight, obviously.
Yeah, and nothing against Earl Hebner, but he's always been one to listen to the wrestlers more, anyways.
Yes.
Earl Hebner was not afraid to go against the rules.
He was an old school referee.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, look, you think you can do it? Tell me now.
Yeah,
I can do it. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
He was
Him
like,
and Mike
fuck it.
Chioda was an old school referee. Both of them.
Yeah, which is probably why Mike Chioda hasn't gotten his contract with AEW just yet.
Which we're hoping soon.
Yes, definitely.
I will say
they fucked him over.
I will say what I said before. For somebody that's been with WWE for 35 years, you had to fire him and you couldn't find nothing for him. That's
Right.
wrong.
Exactly.
That was wrong.
And even Jericho said they did you dirty.
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of Hebner, I want to know if he's retired or not.
I want to say he's retired. I wouldn't be
Last
surprised
time I
if he
saw
does.
him, he was on Dark Side of the Ring
Yeah.
for but oh wait, that wasn't even recent. I just realized they shot that episode years ago. The Montreal Screwjob.
Oh, which by the way, I was reading something, and they already had one announcement for one of the episodes.
What's that?
Brian Pillman.
I thought they already. Oh no, that was a documentary I watched. They need to have one for him. They should have one for China.
That will be eventually.
One for Scott Hall.
That will be eventually. I did see one for Jake Roberts.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't know enough about Jake Roberts. There's my opportunity to learn more about him.
I know enough about him.
Yeah. I think there should be one about ECW.
They might. Actually, they might.
Might be
Because
interesting.
there's still a lot more that should be talked about ECW besides New Jack.
You know, there's going to be one on Alberto Del Rio. Probably
Yeah.
like 2 years.
Well, anyways, before we continue to get off topic.
Right.
I mean, it's all wrestling related and
Yeah,
shit.
of course. I understand.
No, but we are running an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's a pop. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
true.
Alrighty,
We're not wrestle
I've
talk
been-
yet. People
I've
don't
been,
want to listen to us for 2 straight hours yet.
Oh, I've been done for
Alrighty.
about 2 minutes at least. But
Let's
ain't nothing wrong
see.
with
So,
that. Damn, 2 minutes.
what has WWE done that's pissed me
I am
off?
not entertained.
Well, someone's not entertained, and it's not me. It might be some of the fans listening to these. I don't know.
Why
Let's
are we
see.
talking this
What
Shakespearean
I
accent?
don't know. Anyways, what did WWE do?
Let's see. One
What
thing
hasn't
they did
WWE
that,
done?
Right.
Not even just pissed me off, pissed off a lot of people, including their roster.
I think I know where you're
Brought
going
back
for this.
a racist, musclehead, LGBT hating, gay porno
Good
fucking acting piece of shit named Lars Sullivan. That son of a bitch.
Good one.
They brought that motherfucker back when he should have stayed gone for the longest. You
shut up,
let go. You let go of so much good talent. Some of them wanted to go. Others didn't want to go.
To keep a racist,
To keep that
homophobic-
piece of shit.
To keep a
I don't
racist,
give a damn.
homophobic, gay porn
I don't
star.
give a damn how much Vince, gets a hard on for muscle bound freaks, and that's all he really is. But you could have done better than him.
Okay.
I mean, you've kept what's his name, Jackson Riker off TV for months because he made that,
Trump comment.
that Trump comment, and he really burned his bridges with a lot of different superstars in the back, or ones who weren't afraid to say that he did.
We here at Drunken Achievements LLC would like to reiterate that we don't care what your political views are, but please respect that our political views might differ from yours. Continue.
Yeah, okay, no, you're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where people like Jackson Riker and Lars Sullivan fail to realize. Again, you learn it as a fucking child.
Yes.
And if you didn't learn it, shame on you and your parents, motherfucker.
Mhm.
It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
Of course.
You can say you don't rock with LGBT. You can say you don't rock with Black Lives Matter. You can say you don't rock with Asians. You can say you don't like Hispanics. Whatever.
Just don't shit on the walk doing
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. Don't spit in their fucking face.
Especially in Lars
Because
Sullivan's
get this
case.
straight. This is 2020,
Mhm.
not 1920.
Mhm.
Another thing. How can you be homophobic when you shot a same-sex
I was
scene?
going to say the same exact thing.
Pretty much.
You shot a same-sex porno scene and yet you're homophobic.
That makes no sense at all.
I was
And
gonna
I don't
say
want
the
and
same
I don't
thing.
and I don't want to hear that. Oh, I needed the money bullshit.
No,
I ain't trying to hear that
I
shit.
feel like it's something more personal, man.
But even still,
You're
I feel
homophobic.
like he hated
Are
his-
you
I feel like
saying
he-
are you saying you're homophobic to hide something?
He
That's all I
probably
wanna
hated
He did?
himself for doing that scene.
Well, whatever.
He probably,
He's
he
okay.
probably
He's
hated
saying
himself
that
for
because
doing
he's
that
either ashamed of it or he's saying that because
Right.
he's hiding something, or both.
Yeah.
scene. He can't be hiding
Quite
shit.
frank-
He can't be hiding shit if you went ahead and did the porno scene.
Man,
You showing
look.
the whole world that, hey, I'll go right over here.
Hey, look. All I'm saying is I don't
I'm
give a fuck.
I'm on this side of the rainbow, you know? And
You know
it's
what?
not like
But
I'm
here's
shitting
my-
on
here's-
it.
here's-
Sure.
here- okay, but here's my thing though. WWE claims they have no room for racism and all that stuff. This is what Triple H and Stephanie McMahon preach.
But
Yeah, but not Vince.
hi,
This is the
here's
guy
Lars
who-
Sullivan.
This is a guy who fucking said nigga on live TV.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And
about
nobody batted an eyelash, if I can remember
that.
correctly.
Because it was Vince McMahon.
Right. And we all thought it was funny.
I never thought that was funny at all.
I didn't think it was funny either. They try to turn it into a comedy shit, by bringing Booker T in there. Tell me he didn't just say that. Nah, dog, he just did.
And
No,
you
but
let
you
him
heard
say
that,
And
it,
you
right?
right?
let
You
him,
him say that.
let him do it.
I would have quit right there and then, bro.
Right. I'm like, can you motherfuckers let him do it? I don't want to hear that. Oh, that's the boss. Like it's Vince. He can do whatever he wants. The man, fuck all that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. People are finding out nowadays. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a director, a CEO of a movie company, or a CEO. Past stuff that you said or current stuff that you said is fucking you over.
I believe that's honestly why, and you guys comment on it, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's why Tony Khan has better connections with, different independent what's the word I'm looking for?
Because
I believe that's the reason why Tony Khan has better connections with cultural independent promotions like AAA, Lucha Underground, and
but also
New Japan.
at the same time,
because they don't want to deal with a racist like Vince.
But he is also in like the same age. He's in the same ballpark as us to an extent.
See, I have to agree to disagree with you there, my brother, because it's like that's the top company.
Yeah, I get it. That's the top company. I understand that.
And people over there would love to get their shine.
Yes,
from that
okay.
top company.
Okay. All right, go ahead and finish.
Vince is too stubborn to work with them.
Exactly.
Well, I'll say. Well, were you finished?
Basically, that's basically my point. Vince
But
is
no,
too stubborn
Vince
to work
is
with
stubborn.
Yes, I agree with both of you. Okay, and that's fine. That is a very good point. But I'll throw this at you then. Yes, Vince McMahon is stubborn to them, but there are also some superstars who we would love to sign. Because he just wants to have the not because they're going to be great, just so he can have the credibility saying, "Oh yeah, he worked for me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: there are some superstars who are just not willing to sell their soul to the devil.
Exactly. Exactly.
And those of you know what I mean by that.
Definitely.
It's like, you know what? I don't give a damn if you're at the top. I don't give a damn if there are people bending over backwards to work for you. That's great. Ain't nothing personal towards them. But I'm not selling my soul to you.
And you can thank Cody Rhodes for that. You
Yeah,
can thank Cody.
A lot of people.
Because Cody basically said, and CM Punk, actually CM Punk and Cody, if it wasn't for them, they basically end up saying, you know what? WWE is not the be all and end all.
Right.
CM Punk basically proved that he didn't need it, and shit, look at Cody Rhodes now.
Pretty much. Shit.
Think about it. They're basically the antithesis of WWE is no longer be all and end all. It's now New Japan. It's now It's now Ring of Honor. It is potentially AEW. It is Impact Wrestling.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, yes, there are a lot of superstars who would love to work for Vince, and Vince doesn't really look at them like that. But at the same time, on the contrary, there are superstars who Vince would love to have just to say for the fact that, hey, I hired him, he worked for me, or she worked for me. But they're like, nigga, fuck you. I've seen what you've done to your superstars. You pick and choose who you want to love.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't that.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to Tony coach my ass.
Damn, not Tony. Cool coach, bro.
Hey, that's just how I feel. Shit.
Anyways, Magic, your good shit moment.
Why, Vince? Why are you trying to control people more than you need to?
I know where you're going with.
You know damn well that people are trying to make another living off of this shit due to COVID and all this shit. People are trying to make money off of Twitch, money off of YouTube.
That was gonna be my you done fucked up.
Or even
That's
so,
gonna be my other one.
right? Or even that, they're just trying to find another outlet due to all this shit that you put on them, Or they're trying to find a way to connect with their fans. Like some people actually like the game, some people actually like to, do other things other than wrestling, and you're trying to take that away from them by
Bad.
by having this whole rule.
Shit, you know how much, work Xavier Woods is putting up, down, down.
Exactly.
And now you're interfering with that.
But like, think about it. Like, and I don't know if I talked with you guys, but like, think about it. Like, let's say Charlotte Flair is on Twitch, and she talks, she games or she talks about wrestling. They're like, oh, she's a wrestler. Well, you know what? Let me go watch the product so I can see her wrestle. Vince, it does not see that. Yes, they might be making money, secondary money on Twitch. Cool, but you know what that means? Views.
Right.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't WWE trying to find views?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another fucking thing.
Did you really have to slap yourself?
Yes,
that?
I did, because I just realized.
You slapped yourself.
I slapped my hand.
Oh,
Not slap myself. What am I fucking crazy? You don't answer that.
I was crazy.
Well,
Hey, shut up.
Damn.
Anyway,
Shout.
no. Yes, there are other amazing wrestlers who are amazing gaming wrestlers, who have their Twitch and all that stuff.
the aforementioned Xavier Woods.
He's my prime example. His up, down, down merch is on WWE.com.
Exactly.
So it's like you motherfuckers already taking a percentage out of his shit.
Yes.
Now you're gonna take even more and say he can't do it?
Right.
So it's like, what the fuck?
And Paige, I actually saw one of her Twitch streams. Paige.
Hell,
She is
David Woods,
good.
Paige, Shayna Baszler, Mia Yim, Dakota Kai, Jessamine Duke,
and
all of them.
AJ Styles, but his is more like a Q&A style. It's
Yeah,
not-
but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But they're using that to their benefit,
because
not just to make ends meet, with COVID going on, but also to interact with their fans.
exactly. But and again, somebody brings them to that. Oh, they're a wrestler. What time? What channel?
Yes, like
Exactly.
how can I see more of you?
Yes.
Well, tune into WWE or tune into NXT. So
I mean,
it's
they
like,
are
what
looking
the
for that
fuck,
wonderful
bro?
18 to 49 demo.
Now it's probably because Vince is running out of funds, so he wants to dip into his employees' pockets.
Well, then guess what? AEW is doing the right thing, letting Kip Sabian and Miro do Twitch, and they're getting the 18 to 49 demo. You know what? I agree with Chris Jericho. I think he said it. They need to move. They need to move to another day.
What,
Yeah.
NXT
NXT needs to move to another day.
What, NXT needs to move or AEW?
No,
NXT.
NXT.
I agree with NXT.
AEW is fine where they're at, obviously, to the point that TNT is keeping AEW for 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're
Because
doing
I mean,
fine.
like, is it even about competing with AEW, or is it about just just staying alive?
For WWE, it is a competition. For AEW, they kind of sort of don't give a fuck. Yeah,
Well,
no,
well,
they
at
might
this-
do.
At
they
this
might,
point, they don't have to give a fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, they might
know?
do a jab or two at WWE still. Cough, Young Bucks, cough, cough. Lately,
Oh, that was
but,
hilarious.
yeah, even I was
Yeah.
laughing. But my point being is that like they don't care. They don't care. The only person that cares is Vince. Vince is the only person that truly cares about not making sure that WWE has more views than AEW.
Mhm.
But realizing that he is wrong.
I think Triple H has admitted, it's like, look, AEW is going to do what they do. I don't give a damn about AEW. I'm trying to get NXT up and over. Well, not up and over because it already is. I'm trying to run NXT, and I'm trying to run a phenomenal business.
Mm.
AEW can do what the hell they want. But no, Vince is shit.
Well, that's a great way to end this really awesome podcast with you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
I guess I'll ask y'all guys this. Hopefully to wrap it up. Hopefully this will wrap up in like a good 5 minutes. How did y'all feel about completely about the draft?
predictable.
Predictable.
That's really all I can say. It was just too damn predictable. Stupid. Because what was the point of drafting your champions to the same fucking brand that they've been wrestling? That's one. That was a problem.
True.
Wait, what?
Like, why draft Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns to Raw and SmackDown respectively?
So you feel like they should have been?
I mean, that should have been
they-
stayed.
They should have been held out of the draft
Yeah.
because they're.
A lot of the champions should have been held as is. But it was no point. A lot
I
of
mean,
it
the
was like, no point.
secondary champions they can be drafted.
I mean, that's
but
fine.
Yeah, like the heavyweight champions and the women's champions.
But the world and tags should have stayed where they were at. Period.
Yeah, I suppose because it's like once you saw Can I even still call him the New Day?
Yeah, let's call him.
No, I can't do it because it's not the same. Once you saw Xavier and Kofi going to Raw, you automatically knew that Street Profits was going to be sent to SmackDown. I'm like, if you didn't see that coming, it's like, come on now.
Yeah.
And Bobby Lashley, yes, he's United States champion, but he was drafted as the Hurt Business. So that means the United States title stays. And Sami Zayn, he's the Intercontinental Champion, but he got drafted in like the 4th or 5th round.
Which makes, oh my God, there was a story that Vince McMahon doesn't, he believes that they don't give a shit about it.
Shit about what?
The Intercontinental Championship.
Mm.
Chris Jericho was like, look, let me go up against Wade Barrett at WrestleMania, and let me go for my 10th Intercontinental Champion. And then he's like, Vince McMahon said, nobody gives a shit about the Intercontinental Champion. You're going up against Fandango.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's obviously fucking wrong.
Wow.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it back when if you became an Intercontinental Champion, that automatically meant you were going to be a future heavyweight champion?
Yes and no. But mostly yes.
Like I said, back then.
Yes.
I know it ain't back then anymore. I'm just stating the fact.
I mean, Savage.
Because think about
Warrior.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Hart.
Triple H. Stone. Well, he back then. You know what I'm saying?
Rock, Austin,
Hart,
Triple
like
H,
Bret Hart,
Kane,
Ultimate Warrior.
technically.
Yep. Kane, Jericho, Rob Van Dam,
Punk,
Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, all of them. They started out as Intercontinental Champion. Hell, Shawn Michaels
eventually became heavyweight champion.
Yep.
Or world champion, whichever it is. Because it was the
Yes.
workhorse.
Exactly.
There's a reason why some people, like Savage, called it the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. There's a reason why it's basically emboldened in the Intercontinental Championship belt, at least at one point. Because it was the workhorse belt. And Vince said it don't mean shit. Well, you just literally shitted on people that has held that belt before winning the world belt.
Right.
Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, but whatever.
It is what it is. Anyways, my name is Samielle, still representing 773 up in this biatch, and I forgot to say this when we started. I hope you guys are having a great day, and if not, y'all can make it a great day. But until next time I see you, and I can't wait until I hear y'all, like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy. Really not much I could say.
Y'all know who it is, the BBN, Crazy Cross 94 signing out. Before we sign out, though, do me a favor and cram that share button and that like button and the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. We will always show it back. You know what I'm saying? You give it, you get it. You know how it goes. And just, hey, continue to stay safe, stay healthy in this crazy world, and hopefully sooner or later we'll return back to normal.
And as always, wipe your face, wipe your ass, wash your hands.
Yeah, all that shit. Literally.
And it's been your boy here.
He don't even know who he is anymore, does he?
Right.
I don't really. Let me pull a random jobber out of my ass here. Zach Gowen.
Not the one-legged motherfucker.
Oh, come on.
Hey, look, y'all be smooth. Look, for Zach, I apologize for lack of a better jobber, but y'all be cool. Y'all wash your hands, hand sanitizer, mask and gloves still, even though it looks like it'll get better. Except for Florida, I'm looking at y'all.
Speaking of which,
Get better, Florida.
Speaking of which, shit, as thirsty as Vince is, he might be doing live shows very soon.
And I would not be a true wrestling fan to actually forget to say for the last time, oh, what a rush. Rest in peace, Joe Laurinaitis.
Definitely.
That's right.
Yeah.
R.I.P. the Road Warriors, man.
Yeah,
Like
both
shit. I was watching their Dark Side of the Ring episode the day he passed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
That's
man.
very unfortunate, man.
It is. I'm like, holy shit.
But other than that,
Because this man Samielle keeps up to date with all the wrestling news.
try to, at least. Not that well.
Hey, well, shit. You share shit as soon as it drops, so I'm like, hey, I ain't mad at you.
Truth.
And I was like, damn.
But I'm on most of the wrestling boards, the wrestling news and whatnot. But other than that,
Me
guys, that is for another day. Until the next time we see y'all, stay safe, wash your hands, wash your face, wipe your ass.
You say that every time.
Until this
You
COVID
got
is
to.
over.
You got to.
Until this COVID mess is over, please,
Yeah.
for the love of God, stay safe.
Hey,
It's no longer about thinking about yourself. It's thinking about your family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But-
especially those with, older parents or grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're more at risk of this shit than us young folks.
Amen. to
Believe
that.
it or not.
Well, no better way to end it. One love, peace, love. Stay safe.
Deuces.
Yeah, y'all be safe, yo. Love y'all. Oh shit! I forgot to call y'all fuckers. I love you, fuckers.
How dare you?
Fair enough.
Love y'all.
Peace.
One love.